Hello, I'm Sue Slotnick. I'm CEO of Educational Test Prep, and I'm so happy that you're joining us once again as we continue our conversation about independent school admissions. Today, I'm going to speak to you about the parent and student interview, and I want to give you some advice about both of those. When you're in the admissions process, you will be asked, you as a parent and your child will be asked to come to the school for an interview with either someone from the admissions office, or it could be another administrator, or it could be a teacher. It varies in various schools. When you go for the interview, this is my advice for you and for your child. I will begin with you as the parent. When you go, come to the interview with a few questions that you would like to ask, and know that not only are you being interviewed, but you are actually gathering information to see whether you want to send your child to the school. And I think it will also exhibit that you are very thoughtful about your child's education. So needless to say, every conversation is respectful, because schools are very proud of what they do, so we're never asking questions that would make them feel in some way that you don't respect what it is they do, but you do need to gather information. So if you're wondering about things like homework, or whether there's a diverse population, or how discipline is handled in the school, what is college placement? I mean, there's a whole host of things that you might be wondering about. And those are things that you can ask in the interview. So come with a list of questions, and hopefully the person who's interviewing you will be able to answer all of them, or at least direct you to someone who can answer those questions. So the bottom line on that is, although the interview sounds as if they are interviewing you, this is the secret: you're interviewing them. Secondly, now I want to speak about your child. I have lost count of the number of parents who have told me that some professional consultant has tried to prepare their child how to be in an interview. I was a very long time kindergarten through 12th grade admissions director, and I'm going to tell you that I knew within 2 minutes that a child was not being him or herself. I had to spend time getting to who the real child was because of the preparation that was done. So trust your child. They need to be themselves in an interview. It's really important. Alleviate their anxiety about this. There is no wrong or right answer. Again, as long as they are respectful. That's all anybody wants. If you have a quiet child, don't worry about it. Some people do worry about that. They say to me quite often, well, I don't know if my child's going to speak in the interview. They're so shy. I rejoice in that. That's who your child is. Who wants a world filled with noisy people? So a quiet child, that's a good thing. If you have a chatty child, that's a good thing too, because what we're trying to do is have a school that has diversity in all sorts of ways, and that's just the kind of people we have. That's how we learn from one another. That's what schools are looking for. And you know what? If they don't embrace your child, you don't want them. That's my advice to you about the interview. Stay tuned. We will talk more about admissions in the coming videos.